Hello everyone, my name is Ross and welcome back to another GeoGuessr video, and also welcome to a new series as well. If you didn't watch my Road to Master Division series, I highly recommend watching it. It was 9 episodes long. We learned a lot along the way as well. It was definitely a journey where we improved a lot. We learned a lot of metas, and I think towards the end we were making some fantastic guesses. And apologies if I have spoiled it and you've not had the chance to catch up, but of course we did make it into Master Division. But I know from watching other people and speaking to some friends, it can be difficult to stay in Master Division as well because you can get relegated. And the step up to Master, I know, is a big one. Like, it really is a high level now of GeoGuessr that you need to play. The other thing to note before we jump in, we'll be playing some no-move GeoGuessr today. Just play some duels and see how we get on. The other thing, apart from it being quite difficult, is also the ranking system, and the way that you get promoted is different. So we'll see once I've played a game, but you don't only play 20 games a week, you can play as many as you want. And it's not based on wins and losses or points, it's based on your overall rating. So you need to increase your rating to a point where you can then go into Master 1, and after Master 1, you then go into Champion. This series will definitely not be 9 episodes. This could genuinely be hundreds of episodes long, because it is going to take a long time to get up to the Champion Division, if we ever even get there. So, kick back, relax, and in today's video, we're going to play some GeoGuessr. So yeah, I know I've already wasted a minute and a half of your time, but just to note, I'm not expecting to win tons today, and I need to try not to get discouraged, because this is going to be quite a high level. And in the background, and also some content coming up, I'm doing a lot of learning as well, so there'll definitely be some more sort of educational learning videos coming your way soon. Now, we can play NMPZ. I've played NMPZ on like a community well before, not in terms of duels, but it's so extremely difficult and some people are so good at it, I don't think it'd be wise to do NMPZ. And because I don't play moving, I don't think it's wise to play moving either. So, I've waited enough of your time. Let's jump in and play some no move and see. We are in a community world. I think other maps become available. But yeah, let's just have a go for it. So immediately this sign, does that look like Canadian, American? This road doesn't though, particularly. Oh, it could. I mean, my initial thought straight away was it looked Russian, but this could definitely be obviously a random part of probably Canada. Yeah, I mean, there's no Cyrillic, so I'm not going to go for Russia here. I could certainly see Canada. Now, in terms of where in Canada, this could also be the US. I think what I'll do is I'll go like Sask, like here, but I won't go too far north in case it is somewhere in the center of the US, which it absolutely could be. Okay, we're closer. So it was in Alberta. They've gone out in Quebec, but I tell you what, considering we didn't have a clue where that wasn't a bad way to start this. But yeah, I need to stop being so hard on myself. Even when I was doing really well in gold, I was so hard on myself, and it's not easy to play this game, and especially when you're playing at this level. So, I mean, the sun, it's so strange, the sky. You see these houses on these like stilts. You see this a lot in Cambodia. Now, you don't always send Cambodia if you see it, and I do worry that this could be South America. But considering I have nothing to go off, and I know for a fact you can see houses on stilts in Cambodia, it's not always reliable, but I am going to send it, because I don't have much else to go off here. I mean, it feels fairly tropical, but it was Cambodia. There we go. It's a nice meta, but I've played before where I was like, in Cambodia they have houses on stilts, and it wasn't Cambodia, so I wouldn't like completely trust that all the... Not one of these rounds. I'll try and refresh it. This does happen from time to time. Rejoin. Oh, okay. Hopefully, okay, I've got a bit of time still. There's a guy on a donkey there. That wasn't good. Hopefully my opponent also had that issue. I hope it wasn't just me. Right, let's recalibrate here. That might mean something to some people. So certainly feels like South American, could be the Central Americas as well, but oh god, what is that pole? Do I remember what that is? I don't, sadly. I'm definitely trying to improve my ability to learn the poles. Now, do these mountains look... So what I'm thinking is they're pretty big mountains, like especially those in the distance there. So we could be near Monterey. Monterey have some, like, in and around this area, there are some massive mountainous regions. Where are the mountains? The mountains are to our northeast. Or, like, east. So we could be, like, around here, is one possibility. I mean, we could even be in Monterey looking here. Does this look like a bigger... I don't think this looks like... So my other concern is, are we in, like, Colombia, Peru? This could certainly be Peru. What's the car? The car's black. I don't think you get the black car in Mexico. Black cars usually Uruguay and Argentina. Do I trust the black car? Because I'm not sure, and because oh no, I've not got enough time. Oh, just about got enough time now. We're so zoomed in on the map. Peru. Oh yeah, you can get the black car in Peru. Okay, it certainly looked more like Peru. Okay, need to remember that. Black car can be Uruguay, Argentina, or Peru. I might have ended up being closer in Mexico. No, I don't think I was. But okay, black car in Peru. I need to remember that. That was a funny round. Started off with a black screen. So I think we're Kyrgyzstan here, right? The Kyrgyzstan and Guatemala car look very similar, but this doesn't look like Guatemala. Where are the mountains? Humongous mountains to our southwest, right? South, southwest, southeast. Are there mountains in the other direction? So huge mountains to our south in Kyrgyzstan. We're probably over here. Oh, where is the water? Do we have that big? I'm happy enough going around here. I don't know exactly where we are, but I'd imagine we're in that sort of area. Oh, wow. God, what a guess. GG. Okay, I'm still happy enough. We were looking at these ones instead. But yeah, I got the Kyrgyzstan car, which is nice. It's always what you want. There isn't much coverage in Kyrgyzstan, so it's probably worth me learning that soon. Okay, we'll check the hemisphere. Sun's in the south. So we're in the northern hemisphere. Ooh, what does that red reflector mean? I'm sure I read that somewhere. This feels, obviously, Europe. It feels quite hot and quite dry in general, but not super barren. There's no rift in the sky. I'm struggling a bit here. This could be Spain. This could be Portugal. Could be Italy. Could be Greece. I certainly feel more of a it feels more Mediterranean, I must admit, but I've said that before and it ends up not being. Is there anywhere else I feel like this could be? And the thing is with me saying it feels Mediterranean is we're looking at probably at Portugal, Spain, Italy, or Greece, if I'm going to guess. And they're so far away. I mean, Italy, therefore, is probably the one that saves me the... Do I feel like this is Italy? This is a tough one. I maybe feel like this is more Spain, but I'm not sure. This could be a really bad guess, and it could result in us losing our first game. Okay, this is why I didn't go Spain. Is that enough? Not quite. Okay, it was actually Bulgaria. But I got the right vibe. Greece, Italy, I guess Bulgaria we can chuck into there as well. Okay, we've got South Korea, that looks like, with the circle in the text. Yeah, so many circles in the text. With South Korea. So there shouldn't... Wait. I didn't know you could get those in South Korea. The yellow... That is South Korean, right? There's too many circles. Please tell me that is. I thought these stickers on the poles were only in Taiwan and Japan. There's no way this is Taiwan, right? No, there's way too many circles. You don't get all those circles in the... No. Stop doubting yourself. I really didn't know that that sticker was a thing. Okay, then, so now we're trying to region guess. So in terms of big cities in South Korea, you've got like Daejeon, you've got Daegu, sorry for the poor pronunciation. You could go all the way up near Seoul. Do I want to commit all the way to Seoul? Does this look like a huge, huge city? I can't really tell too much. It's a tough one. How committal do I want to be to this? I'm going to not commit just in case, and I'm going to go in between Daejeon and Seoul, like here. Okay, they've done the same. Oh, it wasn't near Seoul. Okay, I should have committed. It's not big damage. Like, South Korea is not a massive country. I don't know about the coverage, but I very rarely get rounds in the south of South Korea, so... Okay, let's lock in. Car looks maybe white, potentially. So we've got Spanish-speaking country. Where's the sun? I mean, the sun's directly above us. That doesn't give us too much. We've got some palm trees. Interesting. So someone told me that I need to learn poles more, and I think so, because like here, for example, you've got quite an interesting pole. I'm sure that probably means something. Do these two gentlemen look black? That would be interesting. I was going to go Mexico. I now wonder, could this be like maybe like a Dominican? Or they could just be black gentlemen in Mexico. Absolutely, that is a possibility. Looks quite tropical. Do I have anything else to go off here? Now, I don't think this is the sort of car you would see in the Dominican, although it's possible. I'm going to ignore that because that's not a lot to go off, is it? Oh, God, I've not got a great vibe for this. Is that definitely Spanish? Is there a way we're in, like, Senegal here? I think I'm in trouble here. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I'm going to go down here, but we could be we might be in Africa. We also might be in... Okay, I think that might be enough on the multipliers. No, it's not. Okay, where were we? We're still in Brazil. I rarely get guesses or rounds in that area of Brazil. Yellow centerline, very snowy. So I've made the mistake before of going super north as soon as I see snow. And I now believe that to not be the best strategy. This is so interesting, this round. So we've got a yellow centerline. So I'm thinking US or Canada, especially with this. Highway 20. But I'm cautious to go too far. I'm wondering about... Okay, we're actually closer. That might be enough. That was enough. GG's. I learned. So normally I'd see snow and just send like max north in a place. We just won our first game in Master Division. Now, do I think we deserved it? It wasn't a bad game. I said I'm not going to be harsh on myself. I mean, I've got to take that then. So far in my league, there's not that many people playing. So I just need to avoid being... So this is how it works. You can see you've got rating now. So if I want to get promoted, I need to get up. It depends how many people join the league, I suppose, but I need to get my rating up, and I need to avoid my rating dropping. So you just have to play games. Now, it's quite tactical. You can just play loads of games to try and get your rating up, or you can just play enough to keep yourself in the Master Division. But we're shooting for champions, so we'll carry on playing like this. I don't know how many games we'll have today. It depends, I suppose, how long it takes. But yeah, we're going to... I mean, we've won our last 4 games, which is nice. Toughest regions. So, yeah, definitely Spain. We'll wave to this guy. We'll be polite. Hello. Okay. Driving on the right. The big blurred truck. We're in Africa. Oh, God. That is humongous. I thought that almost looks like... I don't know the African languages, but that almost looked like Afrikaans, I thought, the way that was... I don't... So if it was Senegal, French would be useful. The white truck, the big white truck, I think this has to be Senegal, right? Africa, right-hand side, big white truck. I think the only possibility there is Africa. Is Senegal. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go quite near Dakar, actually. I'm going to go over here. Oh my goodness. How was that person almost 5k'd that? Fair play. Okay. That is an insane guess. Oh, I guess they saw the Moscow. Yeah, that's fair. Right. Spanish. AS117. Does that say stop? White road lines. Driving on the right. AS117. Are we in Spain or are we in a Spanish... LR, CL. Where is AS? Where in Spain would I find AS? CM, CM, EX. Oh, it's probably to do with like the region of Spain, isn't it? That's just A. Oh, if I could find this, that would be super useful. AS. NA. Just A. It does say AS, doesn't it? AS117. Oh, it's these orange roads here. Oh, damn, I don't know where we are. This could be big damage if they've managed to find it. Okay, we're up here. Okay, there is the AS117. Okay, we did well, though. I say we did well. We didn't really do well, but we at least spotted that it was Spain. I thought at first it was going to be somewhere in South America. Okay, sun is in the north, southern hemisphere. Is this a concrete road? Not really. What was the car telling us? The car's not anything that I know. Ooh, in trouble here. I have no idea. I have no idea where we are at all. Okay, we were. Okay, we were in Indonesia. I just last second it just looked like it could be Indonesia. I was really struggling there. I kind of got quite fortunate that guess was okay. Okay, we've got bollard. That's the Spanish bollard, and I can't make out where in Spain we are. We can see almost like yellow, you know, like the yellow road there once again. Oh, interesting. Okay, Spanish bollard. Is there any green on it? No, there's not. That is the Spanish bollard, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. And we can't quite see. Oh, there's no way to make that out. Where do I want to go in Spain? Doesn't look overly Mediterranean in terms of, like, not Mediterranean, obviously, but, like, doesn't look overly warm, but it could just be a, When in doubt, I send over here, roughly, because it's often near Valencia, so I'll go there. Oh, he didn't see the Spanish bollard. Learn your bollards, kids. It was unfortunately all the way down here. I thought I saw the word Seville on the sign, so maybe I did. Okay, concrete road. We're immediately thinking here Thailand or Philippines. I mean, you can't... I don't think I want to lean into that. Does it look like it's slightly hugging the right side more? Do we have anything to go off here? So, concrete road, Thailand or Philippines. It'd be a shame to get this horribly wrong. I'll be honest, I felt more Philippines. Don't ask me why. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to go off right now. So I'll go, like, near Cebu, maybe. Not too far. Not too close to Cebu. It was Thailand. Okay. See, that would have been enough to win that. Yeah, it's just that was a 50-50. Normally, so Thailand drive on the left, Philippines drive on the right. If you see a concrete road and you have driving direction, you're sorted. But we didn't have... What pole is that? Is that the Portuguese pole or the Spanish pole? I think we're in Spain or Portugal here. I really can't remember for the life of me. I think that might be the Portuguese one with the pinholes and then the... Could this be Portugal? This could certainly fit for Portugal. I don't mind it. Might be Spain. Might also be neither Spain nor Portugal. As we've known from me in the past, I sometimes give myself a 50-50. And it is neither. I feel Portugal's good. But maybe not to risk it, I'll go closer to Spain. Yeah, I think that poll, they're going in Portugal as well. Yeah, maybe they're validating as well. Hopefully it's not as far north as they've gone then. What are they looking for? What have they seen? They've gone really far north. Oh, Spain. Okay. Maybe that is the Spanish poll then. A little bit of damage to me. Fair enough. I'm glad I went sort of in the middle and closer to Spain then. Okay, we carry on going. So we've got, I think, is that the correct... Whoa, big truck. I don't know where we are here. So we've got the really... Oh my god, this is a really unique one. So this looks like the huge pickup truck. And I think we've got the low quality camera. So is this Cambodia or Ecuador? Or I suppose could be Nigeria? No, we're driving on the left, aren't we? Oh no. I don't... What am I doing? Oh, I had a last minute panic. Is Kenya okay? Oh, I saved myself there. That was one of those where I was fixating on the wrong stuff. I was just looking around and didn't pick up the basic stuff, which driving direction is one of. We were driving on the left. That means I don't think Kenya get the crap cams. That can't have been the crap cam then. Right, focus up. What on earth? Ooh. Black background, yellow chevron. I think we're in Portugal then. No, wait, this is South America. Brazil? Why have we got white road lines? I'm so confused. I don't know where we are. Oh my god, I had a last minute switch. Those chevrons you can find in Brazil and Portugal, but I was like, it didn't look Brazilian. There was no yellow on the road lines. I was of the opinion or understanding that Brazil had yellow road lines. That's interesting. Is that a Bolivia flag? Is that the Bolivia flag? Is there a chance we're in Bolivia? On the right, yellow center line, this environment. I could see Bolivia.
Are we in Bolivia? Do I have anything else to go off? I could see it. Let me just trust that that could be the Bolivian flag. Now, do I see any big mountains? That's a wall. To the west. Oh, to the west. I'm going to ignore that. Maybe I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to go in towards over here. Ooh. Okay. I don't actually know where the coverage is in Bolivia, but I know obviously that Bolivia doesn't have tons of coverage. Like a lot of this area of Bolivia isn't even covered in GeoGuessr, so you wouldn't see it. Okay. Interesting. We've got the yellow diamond sign. Driving on the right. I don't know why at first. This felt a little bit Asian. But nah, now I look at that, that feels more... I don't know where we are. Hemisphere? Northern Hemisphere. I guess Panama or Mexico or Costa Rica. I'll go like southern Mexico to try and save myself. Oh, I knew it could be Panama and that's a loss. Yeah, when I looked at the car, it looked like it could have been the big blurred out truck. Yeah, at least I considered Panama. I don't think we played incredibly well there. Yeah, wasn't the best. And now we're getting demoted at this stage. So let's play some more games and hopefully improve. Right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's get some wins to hopefully move us up a little bit away from the demotion. But I'm not going to lie, the slight issue is... So I'm recording this on a Thursday, and I go to Budapest on Friday, and so for this week, I'm not going to be able to play too many more games, but I'm going to have to play enough games that I don't leave myself in a position. Imagine getting demoted straight back to gold. That'd be so sad. So it might be that I have to sit here and play more games than I was planning on doing, but let us see. Okay. So that is South Africa. Yellow outer lines, Springbok, Kleinsee, R... Are we down here then with that R? R359. I didn't Springbok. I probably could have looked better for that. Oh. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, so I identified South Africa. That guy gets super quick. I thought he'd maybe like just knew straight away where that was. Ooh. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Now, this one could be anywhere. I felt a bit almost like it was Asian at first, but now I look around and I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I see that less and less now that I look around. This sign almost... Is this going to end up being up near the UK somewhere? Could this be in the UK? I'm going to go for it. I actually don't know where we are. But I see a sign that it looks like that's set up on the left. Okay, it was Scotland. Yeah, I mean, if it was to be the UK, it had to be Scotland in my mind. But I saw like the triangle sign that you see in the UK. It looked like it was set up on the left. It didn't initially give me UK vibes, though, which was weird. Right. We're driving on the left. We see text that looks Japanese. We are in Japan. I think. I do still get my Asian languages mixed up, but now we're in Japan, I think. Now, where in Japan is a good question. I don't get a huge vibe, so I'll go Osaka. Could be much further north, would always be the concern. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I got it wrong. Okay, we were further north. I should have gone Tokyo. It's annoying. Every time I go north, it's south. I tend to just go near Osaka because I'm just not sure, really. Okay, we're driving on the left. I can't remember whether this car is the Kenya, Uganda, or Rwanda car. So I'm going to go like Kenya hedging in case it is Uganda, in case it is Uganda. But I think this is Kenya. It was. Okay, that's a little bit of damage. Luckily, that wasn't a multiplier round. I need to remember exactly which trucks are in which country. But with those road lines, with that truck driving on the left, that felt pretty straightforward. We're in the UK again. Now, where in the UK are we? Vibe it out, Ross. Vibe it out. Where in the UK are we? Oh, I actually don't know. I'm a little bit worried about this one. I'm not sure entirely where we are. I'm going to hedge towards Wales because I could see it, but... Oh, it's Scotland again. Oh, that could have been such a good one for me. Double UK. I should really be doing better. Poor this guy's obviously feels like he's probably been very unlucky. Ah, that was unfortunate. Okay, what side of the road are we driving on? We're driving on the left. Right? We're driving on the left. Oh no, I've been trying to learn my languages, man. Does this not look... That looks more like Indian Sri Lanka. Could this be Sri Lanka? Oh my god, where am I? Oh my goodness. I started zooming in on South America for some reason. I think it is Sri Lanka. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, Ross. At least I wasn't getting it confused with Thai. I knew we were in this area of the world. I don't know why. I just sort of zoned out about what I was meant to be doing. I keep leaving my guesses way too late. That is something I should definitely improve. Calais. So we're Spanish. We're not in... We can at least rule out Brazil. Sun probably looks more south, so northern hemisphere. I mean, that car... Is this the hexagonal pavement you see in Colombia, or is it the one you see in Mexico? I can't remember whether it's the pavement that you see in Mexico or Colombia. Okay, it was the Mexican one. Oh, thank goodness I didn't go Colombia. There's like that hexagonal pavement, but I'm sure you can see some... Maybe it's not Colombia, but it's Mexico and another country in the Americas. This is an interesting round. Yellow outer lines with white center lines. I don't know whereabouts we are. Oh, it's probably further north, actually. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. That's enough. Oh, my goodness. Do you know what? I was looking at that thinking that just didn't look like South Africa. I got so lucky there. I feel like I just zoned out for that entire game. I don't even know if I was talking. Do you ever get that feeling? Oh, wow, there's suddenly loads of people in this league. Okay, that's more like it. It's filled out now. Do you ever get that feeling, you know, when you've been driving and you think, I don't remember driving for the last 20 minutes? I don't know if you ever get that feeling where you feel like you've just zoned out. I feel like I just did that with it. I don't know what I said. I don't know what the rounds were. Okay, so as of right now, it looks like staying above kind of 800-ish is what we need, but we would really like to start pushing our rating further up. Now, we've played 3 games and got 2 wins, so we'll carry on going. All right, I clearly need to focus more, because I think I just zoned out for that entire thing. I'm not going to lie. We'll wave to this guy. Hello. Grey old goblin. Oh. Okay, we're in Australia. Now, can we get a vibe for where in Australia? Do we have any poles? I've been learning the Australian poles. We don't. I quite fancy, like, down here. Like, quite far south. I even think this could be Tasmania. It's quite far south. Perfect. Oh my god. If you've not watched the video during the Road to Master Vision, I called Tasmania Tanzania for, like, 5 minutes straight. I just kept calling it Tanzania, and I didn't realise I made that mistake, but there we go. I thought that looked like the signs that you get in Denmark, but it's not. I need to get better at learning my languages. Maybe that is Danish. Bjerg. Is it not Is it Denmark, not when they... Maybe we're over on, like, this part. I could see it. I could see it. Do you know what I'm going to send over here somewhere? It was Denmark. Nice. Yeah, I learned. I also used my football knowledge there. I was thinking of Højbjerg. You know, like Bjerg, which is Danish. But anyway, those signs that have like the wraparound metal is El Silencio. So that looks Spanish. We've got a yellow plate here. Yellow plate Spanish. I'll send Colombia pretty happy. Which one? Do we want to go Medellin or Bogota? We'll go in between them. We'll go there. It was fairly northern in Colombia. Okay, South America, yellow plates. You guys know the drill. You send Colombia pretty happily. There are some other places in South America that have yellow plates on like certain vehicles. Okay. Now this felt like the Middle East. Again, I think I see some Arabic there. I don't have the car. My initial vibe was UAE. Does that not look like a black car? I'm really worried that's the black car there. Oh, I don't know here. I'm going to go UAE, but I'm a bit worried that that's Jordan and that's the black car that I can see. Oh, wow. We were super close. It was right there in Dubai. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, I could see it was... I really could have sent Jordan there because it looked like you could see almost like the faint outline of the black car. Oh, that's an interesting number plate. What number plates am I looking at there? Where are we? I'm in quite a big... I'm in quite a lot of trouble here, guys. Is this... Does this feel a bit Oz? Oh my god, I have no idea where we are. What are those number plates? I don't know where... It felt a bit Oz, but I'm worried that that's not Oz at all. I've got no better guess. I've got no better guess at all. Okay, thank goodness. It was Oz. Oh, I really struggled with that one. I didn't have a hemisphere. I didn't have any language. I didn't have road direction particularly. I just saw loads of cars parked on the right-hand side. That was a tough one for sure. Town centre. Give way. 45 kilometers per hour. Oh my god, where are we now? Is that like... are we in South Africa here? I didn't think South Africa had give way signs. Does that mean we're in Australia then? I think we're in Australia again. I don't know where we are here. I don't think South Africa have give way signs. We've had 2 Australia rounds where I've really struggled then. I also think I saw quite a lot of eucalyptus trees. If you saw me zoom in on the trees, I didn't have time to try and explain that, but I thought they looked like eucalyptus trees, which is... I mean, Ireland then. Right? Wait, what? Bank of Ireland? Ireland. Right? Now where? I guess when in doubt, we'll send it in Dublin. We weren't. We were nowhere near Dublin. We were in Roscommon. We both went Dublin, though. I finally got an island correct. I never get island correct. I'm terrible here. Double yellow centre lines. We're in Malaysia. Double yellow centre lines in Asia with that looking... this has got to be Malaysia, right? Now, I might risk it for a biscuit. I could go mainland. I'm going to go over in Sarawak. But I might hedge it towards mainland just in case. But I think we're in Malaysia, is my guess. No, why didn't I just send mainland? That's enough to... That is so devastating. Oh, that is devastating. Oh, devastating. That is so sad. I didn't play badly at all there. I just took a risk that it might have been Sarawak. The reason I took the risk is because of that. If it was correct, then there's no way to know, I don't think there. Sad times. Anyway, we're still not in the demotion. We've played 4-1-2. How long have we been going? Yeah, but we could play at least one more game, and then maybe I'll play some off camera. Maybe the next... I'll just start recording another video. Who knows? You don't care. Let me start the next one up and let's have a go. Right, come on. This person's lost their last 4 games, so... Is that Greek? Why am I struggling so much with Greek? I think we are in Greece, right? I don't even know at this stage. Greece, but I don't know that it's that far. Like, it could even be up here in Greece. No, it was, okay, over here. I was going to say, it didn't feel like a Crete or a Kos. It didn't feel like one of the Greek islands necessarily, though it wasn't far away from Corfu. But yeah, okay, that wasn't bad. I think Greece do often have the double white center lines, the ones that we actually just saw in Malaysia. I think you can see them quite a lot in Greece. I think this is Brazil. We've got quite red soil. We've got that same, that was up in here, wasn't it, when we had that in the other round? What vibe do I get here? So I think we're in Brazil. Do we not have the supports here? Now, I watched a video from, I think it was Radi, where he said if you don't have the supports on the pole and you are in Brazil, then you're up here. But I just can't see that pole. It's so far away. Can't see that one either. Do we have another pole? Is there a pole in this direction? That would be a massive risk. I don't think I want to risk it that much. I'll go like Bahia, or what is this? Piauí. I'll go like here, but I think it's right like Rio Grande do Norte or Paraíba, where it's that pole. We might not even be in Brazil. It's not what you want to hear after discussing Brazil for 20 years, but I'll send it there. Okay, we were quite close actually. It wasn't that pole then, but that's fine. I'm glad we didn't fully commit them. That was a decent guess. We correctly identified Brazil, which is all you can ask for. Okay, we've got the... Yeah, we've got the Australian bollard. For some reason, it looked a bit like the Romanian and Turkish bollard at first. Okay. Okay. Now, do we have any poles? We've got the blue car. I don't know what that means. I've been learning my Australian poles, guys, and they're not giving me any blinking Australian poles. What's the point of me spending all my time learning it? We've got the eucalyptus trees. I think that's a eucalyptus tree. Might not be. Double white center line. I'm wondering about... Let's not say Tanzania. I'm wondering about Tasmania, actually. I don't know why. I can't place where this would be. I'm not going to risk it. I'll go around here, but I actually don't know whereabouts. Okay, I'm glad I didn't, again, then risk it. I think when in doubt, when you're unsure, just don't risk it. Just be a little bit safe with your guess, because if I had sent it down there, that would be pretty big damage, actually. Okay, so I think this is... So it's the US or Canada. We've got a stop sign, Territorial Road. What do I see as I look around? I mean, I've only got access to a little bit here, but I don't see it as overly mountainous. But it also doesn't feel like super flat, as you might see in the Great Plains. I don't know where I want to guess here. Does it feel more west or east? I've got nothing much to go on here. I'm worried it's a little bit further north than my first vibe was. I'll go like over here. This could be Canada, US, and it could be anywhere as well. We've gone fairly close. Okay, that wasn't a bad guess at all. Okay, we got the rough vibe. I'll be honest, as someone that's just never visited the US or Canada, I do struggle a little bit. I feel like if you live there, it's probably a lot easier for you to vibe. We've got the double yellow center lines. I can't really work out what that... Has that got black on the bottom? If it has, you'd send Mexico. But you don't normally get the double yellows in Mexico. What hemisphere are we in? Is that the sun over there? Blue car, double yellow. Soil isn't overly red. And now, obviously, there are parts of Brazil where the soil isn't red, but whenever it's not really very red, I tend to lean away from that. Could be Arge. Could be double yellows. So it won't be Uruguay, Chile. Could be Bolivia or Peru. Could also be Colombia, Ecuador. Could be Mexico. I'm going to go... I'm worried about up here. I'm also worried about being Arge. This is a bit of a scared central hedge. Oh, it is Mexico. Oh, wow. That was a horror guess. What could I have done there to get Mexico? Maybe it was a bollard with a black base, and I thought I could see a bit, but it just didn't feel like Mexico. I also didn't think double yellows in the center of the road were very common for Mexico. I'd love to be able to see that sign. Are they yellow and white together? Is that... Oh. Welcome to Nebraska. Let me tell you, wasn't in Nebraska. Welcome to Nebraska State Parks. Right, this guy has probably spent the last 10 minutes looking for this. Nebraska State Parks. I just don't want to give him the chance to find it. Nebraska State Parks. I'm just going to send it. I can't give this guy too long to find it. He obviously had the head start. I didn't even... This is just an obvious thing. Just spin round and look. There's also a body of water there. I don't think I guessed anywhere near a body of water. Oh, I did a little bit. That was terrible playing for me. Sometimes I'm just so fixated on like road lines and stuff. I don't spend time looking around. Okay, it was over here. Cool. A little bit of damage. I'm glad I at least saw the sign. I was going to send like Uruguay because I thought it was yellow and white road lines in the middle together. It's not a good look. Okay, the black and white chevrons. So you can see these in the UK, which this isn't. Italy, Albania. Do we see a rift in the sky? No, not as far as I can tell. Where are the other countries? You can see that in Albania, Italy. I don't mind... Ooh, this is a tough one, actually. What are the other countries with those chevrons? If I can't think of any, then I should probably just go for one. Maybe Croatia? Because I know you can see it in Italy and also Albania, I should probably go like here. And if it is Croatia, Albania, Italy, it's not huge damage. I'm trying to think. Yeah, he's gone Italy as well. Spain. Were they black and white? They might have been blue. I didn't think you got black and white in Spain. I know you can get blue and white in Spain. Maybe they were. Maybe they were black and white. Maybe I'm just chatting nonsense. I think that's a stop. Sun in the northern hemisphere. Is this a Spain again? Do we have a bollard or a sign or anything? This feels very Spain, Portugal. I don't have a massive amount to go off, in all fairness. Might have been a terrible guess. I just needed to put pressure on this guy in case he knows and he's like really trying to lock in. It feels like Spain and Portugal. I don't know why I went quite far north. I mean, upon reflection, I think I'd rather go to the south of Spain. Where are they going? Oh. Is that enough? We needed that. We needed that. Where did they? I think they went in Italy or Greece. They went in Greece. They went in Albania. Interesting. Okay, we got different vibes for that one. Whew, we needed that. We absolutely needed that. Right, that puts us in, by the skin of our teeth, into, at the moment anyway, because it works very differently, obviously. At the moment, 5 games played, 3 wins in this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. In the next episode, we'll be carrying on playing, seeing if we can stay in Master, and then slowly working our way up to the Champion as well. But thank you for all the support recently on the channel. If you've made it to this point and you've not liked the video, make sure to do that. If you're not subscribed, also feel free to do that. If you've liked and subscribed, drop a comment, turn on that notification bell. There's loads of stuff you can do to help me out. But until next time, thank you very much. Bye-bye.